This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good afternoon, my Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update for July 7, 2023. And in the news this afternoon, Josh's vehicle shot up in early morning attack. 6 members of entourage injured. Police have confirmed that a motor vehicle in which dancehall artist Joshis was traveling was attacked by armed men early Friday morning. 6 men, all members of the artist's entourage, were shot and injured. Joshis emerged from the incident unscathed. At about 4:15 a.m., a pickup-type vehicle with Joshis and several of his friends and associates was exiting Marketplace onto Cotton Spring Road when men on bikes rode up and shot at the vehicle. Joshis managed to elude his attackers and was not injured, but 6 persons were shot. None of the injuries are serious and they were treated at hospital, head of the St. Andrew Central Division, Senior Superintendent Marlon Nesbeth told the news. Joshis has been in the news since his name emerged in an ongoing murder investigation. In June, the police expressed an interest in speaking to the born fighter DJ as they believed that Joshis could have information about the death of 45-year-old businessman Omar Romy Wright. Joshis had surrendered himself to the police in the company of his attorneys, King's Counsel Peter Champagny and Richard Lynch. He was questioned and released by the cops about the June 7 murder. His lawyer, Peter Champagny, has consistently maintained his client's innocence. The police have yet to make an arrest in relation to Wright's murder. Reports are that Wright was killed on Shortwood Road about 10:40 p.m. on June 7 by armed men. There are reports that Josh's mom, who operates a wholesale business in the area, had an alleged altercation with Wright, during which he threw water in her face. It was rumored that Joshis, whose real name is Muliki Tafari Clark, then reportedly argued with Wright about the incident. Wright was gunned down hours later by persons unknown. However, in an exclusive interview with the news in June, Josh's mother, Lorna Henry, categorically denied that any altercation took place between herself and Romy. As far as she is concerned, both families share and maintain a good relationship, and said that for people to even imply that Joshis had anything to do with Romy's murder is all a plot to tear down her son's flourishing music career. St. James cop in 2013 murder case to get trial date. Prosecutors are expected to set a trial date for a policeman charged in the 2013 shooting death of Montego Bay resident Dujon Robinson when the case returns to the St. James Circuit Court on July 14. The case against Constable Serrano Bird, who is charged with murder, was on Thursday mentioned in court. During Thursday's hearing, Bird's lawyer, King's Counsel Peter Champagny, was not present, and attorney Martin Thomas, who was to fill in for him, was also not available. The Crown Counsel, however, informed High Court Justice Judith Pusey that the prosecution's case file was complete. As a result, Justice Pusey rescheduled the case for July 14, when Champagny is expected to appear, and the trial date will be set on that date. Bird's bail was extended. Bird was charged alongside another policeman, but the Director of Public Prosecutions dropped the case against that cop while Bird's case was being reviewed. When the Independent Commission of Investigations charged the men, it was believed that they could begin proceedings without the DPP's ruling. This led to the accused men being charged with murder and placed before the courts without a full evaluation of the evidence. The prosecutor referred the case to the DPP for a review of the file at the request of Thomas, who was representing the other accused, and the Champagny, resulting in the formal withdrawal of charges against the other cop. On November 7, 2013, Robinson was reportedly shot dead by members of a police team who were conducting an operation in Mount Salem, Montego Bay in the parish. An eyewitness later claimed that Robinson was unarmed and that the cops held him before fatally shooting him. Investigations by Indicom led to the arrest of the 2 cops who were charged with murder. Shopkeeper charged for smuggling contraband into police lockup offered bail. Tracy Campbell, who was arrested on July 1 after attempting to smuggle contraband to an inmate at a Black River police station in St. Elizabeth, was on Thursday offered bail. Ms. Campbell, 41, who is a shopkeeper from Riversdale, St. Catherine, was granted bail in the sum of $100,000 with a surety when she appeared in the St. Elizabeth Parish Court. She is scheduled to return to court on September 11. The court was told that Ms. Campbell turned up at the police station with items for her son, who is in custody. During a search, a false compartment was discovered containing ganja, cigarettes, and lighters. Ms. Campbell reportedly told the police that the container was given to her to deliver to another detainee, and she was not aware that there was a false compartment. Ex-soldier accused of robbing shop in Portland to appear in court. A 21-year-old former soldier accused of robbing a shop in Hector's River, Portland last month is to appear in the Portland Parish Court on Friday. Krajay Price of Blacksmith Lane, Seafort, St. Thomas, is charged with robbery with aggravation, unauthorized possession of a prohibited weapon, using a prohibited weapon to commit a felony, and assault at a common law. The police say Price and another masked man, armed with handguns, allegedly entered a shop about 1:15 p.m. and robbed the patrons of cash and cellular phones. The men then fired shots before escaping in a motor car. No one was injured. A report was made to the police, and the Price was arrested and charged on Wednesday. CAD and the Press Association to discuss concerns about recording of court proceedings. The Court Administration Division says it will be meeting with the Press Association of Jamaica to discuss concerns raised about the recording of court proceedings. The meeting follows the news that a news reporter who was covering a lawsuit in the Supreme Court had his tape recorder briefly confiscated by a policeman who deleted several recordings made in court. The incident reportedly took place on Tuesday. The Court Administration Division said no report was made to the court of any untoward or unprofessional conduct during an exchange between the senior Gleaner journalist and a police officer. But it said the issue highlights the need for further engagement and sensitization with members of the media and internal stakeholders. Kadesh Fletcher, Director Client Services, Communication and Information at the CAD, said a presiding judge can stop the recording of a proceeding at any time.
The court's media policy permits journalists to record for the verification of their notes. Notwithstanding this policy, the judicial officer retains the right under the Constitution to exercise his or her discretion as it relates to the conduct of any matter that is before the court. Therefore, the policy is not without restrictions.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.